Humans on their knees, living in a fairy tale that's tearing at the seams. A dank reject, a devil in a dress, exactly what you see. It's sick, sick, sick. You made a mess of things. Hi guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VV OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I just came back from the bank. I just came back from the gym. Okay, so what happened after the gym? I go and I put on Taps Trades. He has a new video, and Daniel Lee has a new video, and I can't wait to watch both of them. I listened to some of Taps Trades. Daniel Lee is next, but got to thinking. All right, so Dan Lee, we got Taps Trades, we got Cavell Anderson, we got all these people, a bunch of people plus like 30 other people saying like what their price predictions are. And you know what? A lot of these people, they're thinking small. They're thinking small game. What are they thinking? Oh, it might be $1 by this time, $5 by this time. Even me, myself, maybe $10 by 2040. Cavell Anderson saying $10 by a certain date. All small thinkers. This is why I think VV OMI can reach $11. Why 11? Because I like to go one step beyond. So I did calculations the other day that said what would it take, considering the market cap now and how much, if no more tokens are burned, it would take us to be about $6.53 for us to be a $1 trillion company. So at a $1 trillion company, that's what we are, $6.53 per OMI, which is one of the most valuable companies on earth. I'm not saying we can't get there eventually, but what do we have to do to reach $11 per OMI? We would have to multiply that 6.53 times 1.69. So that 1.69 would give us about $11.03. $11.0357, but it's close, it's $11. Now, we take that same calculation and we go and we say, okay, we multiply a trillion times 1.69. What do we get is 1.69 trillion. So all we have to do is be almost as valuable as Apple, like double the amount of what Tesla is worth, probably even more than that by now, and that is how we reach $11. So that's just what I want to say. What do I actually think that's ever possible? Like I said, maybe the end of 2040. $1 trillion is a lot. I still say, again, that little intro, that 2-minute intro is a little bit of a joke. That being said, that by the end of today, I will have 64 million OMI. I have 61 million right now. And I will go on and say that I will try to get 69 million for the lols before San Diego Comic-Con. Because as announced yesterday on the AMA, which so many people have covered already, is that I was under the impression that we might have one drop on one day, like a Comic-Con exclusive type of thing, which still probably will be, that type of NFT. But apparently we are getting a drop every single day of the con, and some days we might even get multiple drops a day. So check off, block off that weekend if you collect those NFTs, especially if you're a flipper. That's something that's going to be huge, that hype around Comic-Con exclusive NFTs. Now, luckily, you don't need to go sign in and actually attend Comic-Con in order to get those NFTs. They did drop a bunch of other things yesterday. Definitely go watch Cavell Anderson, or probably Dan Lee. I don't even know if he covered it. He probably did. This is something that, like I said, right now I have to go and cut up a whole bunch of cardboard so that I can send my first edition Hitmonchan PSA 10 and first edition Polyrath PSA 10, ship that out for about $14,000 for both of them, like combined, which is super cheap. That should minimum be like $17,000 in my opinion. But why am I taking that $3,000 hit? Because that $14,000, it doesn't matter whether I get $17,000, $14,000, $10,000. Even if I had to sell for $10,000 for both of them, which I wouldn't, but okay, so I lose $7,000 at that, but then I gain like 3x of what I originally, put in. Again, that's only when this reaches a penny. I expect this to 10x minimum by the end of the year. 3 to 5 cents is my bear case. And speaking of that, I just want to go and say, what do we have as far as the price point? We have been struggling to reach above that 0.0035. I'm sorry, 0.0037 or 69 was the top one. And we've actually dipped below 0.0030. So you are in that range of, this is a nice support line. And as soon as it dips down below that 0.0030, it does come back up. We've had that a couple of times. That is way too bright. We've had that a couple of times. You see right there where, gets down 0.0028, and then down over here, 0.00291, it always bounces back. But right now, yeah, just before we're at 0.00292, and then we bounce back to 0.00301. So again, that 3 million OMI that I'm going to buy today is going to cost me about $10,000. So RIP everybody. Outside of that, I will try to get that 6-9 million, and there's this guy called not Dan Lee, this guy called Dave Lee on investing. He has a video on conviction and why he, in like 2012, told his wife, hey, I'm going to put most of our savings into Tesla, and if it fails, then we might have to sell the house, and we might have to do this. And she's like, probably not a good idea. He's like, no, like I believe in it, doing all the research, and that's exactly what I did with this company. I watched as many interviews as I could, if not all of the interviews on Dan Crothers, David Yoon. That Alcon interview was amazing. If you haven't seen that, definitely go look. It's not like one of those videos where it's like, oh, it's an hour and a half, it's going to be dry, and I have to like, can someone just make a Spark Notes version of this? You don't want that. It feels like a, how sometimes you have like directions, like reading directions that doesn't read like a book, and sometimes like, oh, this is good. Like 100, 500 pages, Harry Potter, it reads like a book. This is like a movie. It's a story that Alcon tells you, and again, that's one of the greats. Now you could make the argument that, okay, well, yeah, he was great, 20 years ago, at 4Kids Entertainment. George Lucas was great when he did the original Star Wars, but what happened when he came back and did the prequels? Pissed a lot of people off. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did. But just because he has some younger people with him, like I said, David Yu, Dan Crothers, and just they're passionate about. One of their most recent interviews where they talked about Lord of the Rings, and they talked about that. Yeah, no, Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand, where they live, and they like that. Very passionate nerds that are passionate about things, which again, like I am clearly. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt, Pokemon tattoo, Donkey Kong over there. Every single catalyst that's been going on the past few months that should have been taking the coin up, it's been going down because of what Bitcoin's at and what Bitcoin does. So I believe, and I've said this on my streams before, I try to stream twice a day, is going to be a violent recovery. It's just in my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but there's a reason why I put $150,000 into this and why I'm going to put more into it. Sold my Tesla, sold my prized Pokemon card, sold my other prized Pokemon cards that I got in a trade for selling that prized Pokemon card. And yeah, I am not broke yet, but if Elon Musk can take his millions that he made with PayPal and split them between SpaceX and Tesla, and he did that knowing that Tesla probably would not make it. I should be able to do this knowing that VV is most likely good. I'd say the odds are very, very good that VV, Akomi, and the OMI coin are good. And again, this is right now, the price is like this with no exchanges. There's 3 exchanges. There's like almost no utility with the token. VVverse coming at the end of the year. The best is yet to come. Announcements are great, but announcements don't mean anything until they actually put stuff forward. I'm still waiting for the Jurassic Park drop and Star Trek drop and whatever drops they announce. The announcements they have at Comic-Con, the best is yet to come, in my opinion. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'm just letting you know my level of conviction. After today, I'll be in the top 275 holders or 285 holders. I'm 282 right now. I'll be in the top 275 OMI wallet holders after today. After today, our brains will be... Sorry, I love a Goofy movie. It's really good. So anyway, guys, I love you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.